I'd phoned you because I found that I was really working very hard on a number of areas, and didn't know that I was getting the benefit from the practice, or even giving benefit in many areas to the patients. And when you first came, you first of all looked at the practice as a whole. You sat down with me and we reviewed what the practice looked like. We divided it into 6 buckets of activity that I was doing in various types of clinic, in various types of activity, and how my life looked practice-wise, including the academic and clinical aspects. And you then reviewed in great detail the whole setup that I had, including interviewing staff, nurse clinician, a practice manager, the secretarial staff, just looking at everything, how it was set up, how everything interacted. And then you and John had visited the clinics, seen each of the clinics in the various settings, looked at how they ran, looked at the interactions with the patients, seen whether the interactions could be improved, not just from a more efficient viewpoint, but from a more effective viewpoint as far as the patients were concerned, and also realizing that some clinics, such as EMG clinics, were going to be very different from a brain injury clinic in the way things were run, or from a clinic at a small peripheral hospital. And we looked at each of these structures, and then you put everything together in great detail. You looked at numbers, you ran numbers, you got me to generate the numbers from each of the clinics, and then came back to me with a very surprising analysis of what had gone on, what I was doing at the time, where I thought clinics were running very efficiently or making a lot of money. In fact, that was not necessarily so, because one was looking at perhaps the gross and not the net income from a clinic. Was I providing a great service or not a great service? And so in the end, you were able to come up with recommendations that totally changed my practice in the way what I'm doing, so that the patients have, I think, better care, the practice is running more efficiently, less people working with me, but more being done at the same time more effectively. So this has substantially improved the net financial situation of the practice, ignoring the gross, which is the answer of the game. You don't need to make more money. You need to really use the resources very wisely, and this is what you'd taught me. So things have been changed and are running very effectively. And I think a side effect of this is that I'm much more relaxed, and I'm a happy camper.
So you're enjoying your practice a lot more?
A lot more, and I think I'm giving more to the patients.